Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today I want to talk through systems theory and how you can use it to model financial markets. So systems theory is a relatively new type of theory or model for the real world. I love it because I think it is actually the most accurate representation or model of the real world that we can use. And as an actuary, obviously, I love models, using to try and understand behaviour and predict the future. And one of the amazing things about systems is it has systems theory is it has certain features. So it recognises that there's agents in the system who may behave irrationally. It recognises that the agents in the system are interconnected, and it recognises that the agents in the system have learning and memories, which makes it super great for modelling individuals. So what is a system? A system is a collection of agents that interact with each other. These agents have memory or they experience feedback, and the agents typically adapt their future actions or behaviour based upon that feedback or their memory. The system can be open or closed. In the open system, it means that the agents are influenced by external sources to the system. So those are the components of a system. So once the system's up and running, what are the characteristics of a system? Well, the systems kind of seem alive. I don't know, one of the examples that's out there is obviously a murmuration of swallows, and you can see how they form this cloud that's made up of individual agents, but you can see that it almost as a cloud takes on a kind of aliveness of itself. Another characteristic is that these systems, because of the interactions of the individual components, create kind of emergent phenomena, and this emergent phenomena can be quite extreme in certain cases. An interesting thing about this emergent phenomena as well is that it's not obvious what's actually causing it. It's typically a function of all the kind of tiny interactions that are happening to the elements of the system. One of the most amazing things about a system is it can move from, relative chaotic stability, i.e. it's not really doing anything, but it seems to be in some sort of balance, often known as order. And occasionally this emergent behaviour will emerge, for want of a better term, and that's called disorder. And the final characteristic of a system is it moves from periods of chaos to order. Chaos might just be the murmuration of birds roughly staying in the same place, appearing like a relatively stable cloud, and then it will exhibit some sort of order, i.e. some emergent behaviour, and the cloud might shift off in one direction. So why is this useful for financial markets? Well, this to me is the best model of, let's say, the stock market. I think when I went through university, I obviously studied pure maths and had a real focus on stochastic calculus because I thought that was the best way to model financial markets and outperform the stock market. So that's basically, for those that don't know, modelling the stock market as a kind of drift, i.e. there's a genuine kind of a trend around the mean, and then you have a volatility component as well. So the, stock price kind of moves around this central mean, and it exhibits a normal distribution. So the volatility is normally distributed, so you are more likely to get small deviations around the mean and less likely to get massive deviations around the mean. And that is quite a neat model, but after trying to apply that for many years in my role as an investor, I think I realised how flawed it was. So that caused me to look for something new, and systems theory for me is the best model of financial markets that's out there currently. So how do you model it? Well, investors are the agents in the system. Their actions are buying and selling, and the system's open, so it gets new information all the time. So I'd say when the stock market is kind of trundling sideways, it's in this kind of what we would call disorderly phase, where there's no real emergent trend, it's just chopping around some sort of stability point, and then occasionally you'll get some new influx to the system, and that will cause some emergent behaviour, so you might get a breakout trend either positive or negatively. And I think that is the best model of the financial system, or the stock market, or buying and selling anything that has transparent pricing. And I think in this video I just wanted to kind of share that model with you, and I think in later videos we'll talk through how you might use this model to your advantage, not only in the stock market but also in the rest of your life. So quite a short video today. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more content. And if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. We'll see you in the next video.